We are continuing to monitor multiple races all across the city of Houston tonight.
And we are not the only ones. Fox 26's political reporter Greg Rugen joining us in the newsroom with guests of his weekly show, What's Your Point? Greg.
Yeah, anybody who watches these guys knows that they are among the savviest political minds in the Bayou City. And with that, I'm going to start with you, Charles Blaine. With about 60% of the vote count, the early vote, it looks like John Whitmire's up about 6 points, maybe a little more, on Sheila Jackson Lee. Mark Jones says she won't be able to overcome that in a runoff. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, and I think tonight her best hope is that that gap doesn't widen as the other 40% comes in. But I don't know how you climb that delta and get out of that in a runoff. We know that she's a very well-known figure, so there is kind of a ceiling there in terms of who she can court over to her side. And then, like we mentioned a couple times, she did use a lot of this end of this campaign to attack some Republicans and things like that. So it's very unlikely any of them are going to come on her side.
Sue Lovell, former city council member. Look, all the council races are important, but we've been watching District G really closely, where Mary Ann Huffman, the incumbent, appears to be beaten up on Tony Busby, the well-known attorney, tonight. What do you make of that?
She's, 10 points ahead? She's at 50 point, I think, but over 50%. If it hangs, she'll get through this without a runoff. I will say it's going to be interesting to see. There aren't really, if things stay the same, there aren't going to be a lot of district runoffs, and then all the 3 at-large races. So I've never seen that few of races, before. And I think it trends towards Whitmire if there's no District B and District D. The traditional African-American districts that are in runoffs, it's going to be very hard for Sheila to get voters to the polls.
Yeah, a tough road to hoe for her. Bill King, I know you're gratified by the smoothness thus far of this election.
I mean, the hero tonight, Silly Hudspeth, our county clerk, who, they took the elections away from, and then she got them dumped back on her pretty short fuse before this election. And by all accounts, the election's run smooth as it can be. So, it's a great job, and look forward to the 24 election running this smoothly.
Yeah, preparation, execution, tabulation. Looks like they're all happening.
And follow-up. She called me today about a poll that I'd sent her a text about that was down, and she had it back up in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Sergio Lira, I know that you're looking to see representation on council for Latinos expand. Only one, and he's outgoing. Are you encouraged by what you saw today?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anything's greater than one. So look, we're looking at possibly 2, 3, or 4. We have District H, that's possibly a runoff, a Latino or Latina. We have, Joaquin Martinez-Laxen I. And then we also have at-large 3, I believe, with possibly Richard Cantu, Julian Ramirez in the other slot. And also interesting is the controller race. You have Orlando Sanchez and Chris Hollins there. So runoff, it's progress, better than one. It's not parity, but I always like progress as opposed to regression.
Okay, important change to the city charter coming. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, so voters overwhelmingly approved a change to the city charter to allow 3 city council members to place an item on the agenda. So something that has been delayed for 2 years, and now it's finally been on the ballot, and overwhelmingly citizens of Houston said yes.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Lots more to unpack as the numbers come in, and we'll be doing it on Sunday morning. You can count on us. Back to you, Anthony and Rasha.
All right, Greg, thank you. And we want to remind you that you can go over to the latest poll numbers on our website, fox26houston.com. And you can also find more expert analysis from Greg Rugen and his What's Your Point panel. We have a lot of great information there.